Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alva, and if you're not, then welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little haul on a very popular website called Hush. So Hush is well known to have kind of like very affordable dupes to very popular makeup. Literally, some palettes look spot on. I've watched a few videos before and they wanted to work with me, so I was totally open for it. The palettes that I have here in front of me, I have not opened them yet, so I've taken them out of their package, but I haven't really looked at them nor swatched them. So this is going to be a haul slash first impressions. Nonetheless, I am very excited. I will have prices and links down below. I have about 8 palettes here with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. So the first palette that I'm gonna open, I'm pretty sure this is the dupe to Subculture Gay 2017. Do you guys remember that? Okay, so this is a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture. Let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, let me look at it. Right off the bat, I feel like the pan size is a little bit bigger than Anastasia Beverly Hills. Granted, Anastasia Beverly Hills is a brand name. It's not a dupe. This is a dupe, so you have to be okay with that. But the pan sizes do look bigger and the colors look pretty spot on. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Icon on one finger. Do you guys see my nails? And then on another finger, picking up Revolution. And then let me get a matte. I'll do a light matte. I'll do Rebel. So here are these 3 colors from the Retro Love palette. This is by the brand Bad Habit on Hush. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these on the back of my hand. Wow, shook. Wow. And although I swatched the matte a little bit too close to the shimmer, I'm actually really surprised by the pigment in these. I heard a lot about Hush, and I heard that their stuff was very pigmented, but you're always a little bit skeptic when the price is so low. But honestly, I'm really taken back. I actually think that this would probably be easier for a lot of people to work with than the actual Subculture palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and now show you guys the Prism dupe, and this one is called Aura. So this one is Aura, and I actually do not have the Prism palette, so I'm very excited to have this palette, especially because this one has more shimmers than Subculture. There's about 5, 6, 7 shimmers in here. Ethereal is like this pretty purple, and then you got Ecstasy, Destiny, and then you have your copper and your gold. So this actually looks like a really good palette. You have your good transition shades, Dream State, Awakening. Wow, I like these names. Look at this green. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some. Wow, do you guys see these? This is kind of crazy. I feel like if more people knew about this, it would save a lot of people money, because I know that for one, when I was back in high school, 16, 17, I wish there was makeup like this to buy because I was very limited. So I feel like if you are on a budget, if you're younger, if you don't want to spend $40, $30 on a palette, these are probably perfect for you because the color ranges, I'm actually really shook. The color ranges are so nice. As you guys can see, again, it looks pretty much identical to the Prism palette, and the payoff as far as swatches are great. I have not tried them yet on my eyes. So far, how I'm feeling them, they feel like good quality eyeshadows, and I think they're gonna work just fine. This one is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance. It's called Royals. I've heard a lot about it. Even aside from Hush, I feel like this specific dupe got a lot of attention. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. Haven't really seen it for myself yet. Wow, this does look a lot like Subculture. I will say right off the bat, I think that the shimmers in Subculture they look already not as bright. Not for example, the shimmers in this one, they pop out to me so. All of them really pop out, and these look a little bit more toned down. These look more like satins from MAC. If you guys are familiar with MAC, you know the type of finish I'm talking about, to where it's not a super metallic, but it's a nice shimmer. But it is a very pretty palette, and I do feel like it's a really good dupe, but I don't feel like it's exactly the same. These are the 3 Anastasia dupes. So far, so good. I would legit give these 10/10 just because I feel like you cannot compete with the price. Even the packaging is pretty cute. I mean, it's not super duper fancy, but I'd rather have the money be invested towards the makeup than the packaging, if you guys know what I mean. So with that being said, I'm really happy with these palettes. As far as swatches go, I'm really excited to play with them. I'm definitely going to keep them around. Okay, so next one I got here, I don't really know what's going to be the dupe for this one, but this one is called Supernova. I'm looking at all of these. These are all by the brand called The Bad Habit. So I do not know if this one is even supposed to be a dupe. It has very interesting shimmers in the middle, and then on the side it has some mattes. So as you guys can see right here, we got some shimmers and they look very pretty. And then right here you got mattes. You get about 4 mattes in this palette. This one, these 3, and it's called Supernova, which I feel like is very fitting. And something to note about all of these palettes is that they all came with the little plastics that, you know, eyeshadows are supposed to come with. That's a really good sign for me because it shows that it's not like the worst type of quality ever. You're getting the nice little plastic inside. These are not to be confused with like the makeup you used to get at swap meets when you were younger. This next one looks very pretty. This one is Calling My Name. I like the colors on it a lot. This one is called Solstice. Solstice. My god, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. I'm sure I'm gonna get clocked for it down below in the comments. But this is the other palette from Bad Habits, 15 color eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. This reminds me of Natasha Denona, that one palette that she came out with that ColourPop did a dupe for. I don't think I have neither of those, so I'm very, very excited to have this. This is so pretty and this screams like summer and just like warmth. I love it. Something else to note is that it says here that this is a cruelty-free product. So that is great news. We like cruelty-free makeup. Wow, one of them is called Earth Me. They do look a little chalky from what I'm seeing, but the pigment is there, so you'll probably have to use, in my opinion, a creamy eyeshadow base to get these to really stick on. This one is the Athena eyeshadow palette. Again, I think these are 15. Oh, 18. Oops, 18 color eyeshadow palette. So I think it's nice to also note that you get a mirror in all of these. So talk about something really kind of like being worth the money in my opinion. So just right off the bat, this does look a lot like Huda's palette, but I could already immediately tell there are differences. Nonetheless, this is a really pretty palette and all the shimmers are like to one side, which I like, and that's like this whole area right here. They even added the glitter that comes in Huda's palette, which I think is really interesting and nice. All these palettes, honestly, none of them have really like let me down. I say that with all honesty. I'm actually very, very surprised. Next is this one here called Aphrodite, and it is this pretty black and gold packaging. This is the original dupe for Huda's original palette because it literally looks identical. This second one, I don't know if they were like inspired by, or I think it's Huda's second eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, so many damn makeup palettes now, you guys. I'm doing my best to keep up. I will say that as I'm doing this video, there was a lot of fallout on my desk. So I do think you're gonna get fallout with these shadows. Do your eyes first. Now let's move on to the highlighter palettes. This one is from a brand called Face Candy Unicorn Glow Highlight Collection. I haven't opened this yet. I'm not really into green and blue highlighters, but if that is your thing, I would say check this palette out. Nonetheless, there is 3, in my opinion, palettes that could fit on everyone's skin tone here, or basically normal skin tones, like non-colorful highlights. I don't know if you guys could see, but they're pretty cute. I'm not like as impressed as I was with the eyeshadows, but nonetheless, it is a cute palette. I'm gonna actually try and apply a little bit of Enchanted on me. I feel like these colors look a little ashy on me, but there is shimmer in there. I would recommend this palette for probably a pale person or a light skinned person. I think it'll probably work for you better. So this one is called Rosé. And I see the little photo they have in the back. It kind of looks like Nicole Guerrero's palette. Let's go ahead and open it up. Oh wow, this looks a lot prettier here than it did in the little photo. You see, this is more what I'm talking about. I would definitely recommend this one more, but it's completely your taste. I'm excited to swatch this. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Wow, this palette is way more up my taste than the other palette, the unicorn one. I really like this one, and I feel like once you blend it in, it won't be as powdery, but the payoff is definitely there, and these are very pretty. I get that it's not maybe like original color schemes, but as far as presentation, I feel like they did a really, really good job. And even packaging wise, every palette looks different, which I think is nice. Not all companies do that, especially ones that specify in duping palettes. So I really like that. I do have more items from them that I want to show you guys. These are their lip lingeries, but this is from a brand called Nabi, which I have heard of Nabi before. I do want to go ahead and try one of these, so I'm going to open this up. This is a little lip lingerie kit. This is like a dupe for NYX Cosmetics lip lingeries, and there's 6 colors in here. Yes, 6 colors in here. I'm going to go ahead and open them up. Packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. What do I have on right now? I have on like random lipsticks. I have like 2 things on. I have a cocktail. Okay, so that's a little bit of product that I put on. Let me try and add it on. Right now, so far, it feels like the NYX original soft matte lip creams. I don't know if you guys remember those. Those were like popping back in the day. Now they have so many options. They have their liquid lips, etc. But back then, it was all about the soft matte lip creams. That's exactly what these feel like, which is nice. Oh, it dried. Wait. It dried, so I'm not going to reapply it because it dried. And then once it dried, I feel like the color popped off a little bit more. It does feel a little drying, but it doesn't feel bad. I feel like it would last. So I would recommend this. I think this is a very good deal. They also have skincare. They sent me this carbonated bubble clay mask, which I do not know if this is maybe K-Beauty. Someone clocked me down below, but it's from this little brand. It has a little animal with the clay mask. This is really cute. I'm excited to try this out actually. So I do know that they have K-Beauty products on Hush and skincare. So it is also something to note if you want to do like a bigger order. They do have skincare, and this looks really like super like legit and nice. It's still wrapped up, so that's a good sign in my opinion. I probably will open it and definitely try it out later. They also sent these nice little collagen eye masks that sometimes you see on Instagram, super expensive. They have them here at Hush. That concludes my haul for Hush. I'm actually very impressed. I purposely, when I got the package, I put it in a bag. I didn't want to open anything. I wanted it to be a first impressions, and I'm pleasantly surprised. The only thing that I was kind of weird about was the Unicorn Glow Face Palette. I think it's just not my taste. But other than that, these are all things that I would purchase. Again, I say this all the time, but I think I feel it like really deep in my soul. I wish I had these type of stores when I was like 15, 16, because I was always buying Wet n Wild makeup, and at that time there wasn't even colorful makeup. So if this is something that's like within maybe your budget range, maybe you're young, you don't want to spend a lot of money, there's multiple things you could get. I would always recommend you rather get like 2 to 3 $15 eyeshadow palettes than one $50 eyeshadow palette. If anything, I would splurge more on foundation, concealers, and when it comes down to eyeshadows, I would keep it budget friendly. And I really like the idea of them making dupes to get something at a more affordable price. That's something that a lot of people either feel really strongly about, or they, you know, they don't like it, they really like it. I love it. I think it gives people the ability to try a palette for a cheaper price. If you guys want to see an entire look using Hush products, let me know down below in the comments. That concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, please remember to give me a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. If you're not subscribed and you would like to see more of me, I'm flattered. Go ahead and subscribe. It means a lot. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully I will see you guys later. Bye!